Hello, my name is Jennifer, and welcome to part 31 of House 5 of the Drifter Challenge. And if you are returning, welcome back. And it's the middle of the night. And Emmeline looks pretty, she looked pretty happy with herself, but now she looks a little bit ill. And she can take family leave, but I'm not planning on taking any. I guess I could for that matter, because we have a little angry. He's angry because he needs to go potty. He is also a little bit hungry, but he's not like hungry that it's that urgent. And it looks like he's about to ask, I'm assuming, Emmeline to give him a bath. So I could have her take a day off. I mean, I know she has to get to level 10, but she is at level 9. So maybe we just have her take a day off and do some other things and stay home with the kids. And she's getting kind of big. The baby's not due until Sunday. She's eating. We'll see how it happens. But actually, I had a comment from Sarah Belden that she noticed that I had not locked one of these doors upstairs. Luckily, no one's really been coming in. And it's not that critical. It just means I didn't really want anyone going into the butler's room. We don't have very much in there other than the photo and the bed. The picture and the bed. But we're going to lock the door for everyone. May as well just say but the butler, because we can get into the room if we need to through this door, and it just keeps it simpler. So we're going to go over here and go back and check on her. He must have gone potty, and I'm assuming he's going to come and ask her to have a bath. But maybe instead of doing that, what I want to do is this. That's what I want to do. We'll see whether he has any luck. I was going to give him something to eat first and then give him the bath, but he beat me to it. So we'll give him the bath and give him something afterwards. It's not like he was like, he may be getting he's getting hungry now, but it was green and now it's yellow. So we'll let him have his bath, and then we'll give him some food when they are finished. And luckily, it looks like the bath is actually working. Sometimes it doesn't, but I figured if I interrupted, it might have caused like more lagging and issues and delay in response to getting things done than just letting him get what he wanted in this case instead of interrupting it. So of course, both Edward and Fleur are sleeping because it's the middle of the night, and he woke up because he wasn't that tired. You can see he had almost maxed his energy, but he really had to go to the bathroom, and that woke him up. So I guess he'll have a nap in the day. And let's actually, I don't know what she's about to do there. Load the dishwasher. Okay, maybe she was going to take some of the spoiled food out. I'm not sure. So what we're going to do is we're going to try, those are still good. We'll put these out here and see whether or not he'll come and get the food on his own. Do you see the food, Fred? He's busy talking. What skills do we want him to work on? Communication is actually the one we need him to work on. And that's what he's working on right now. Are you going to get to level 2? All by yourself? You're still talking to your mommy. Oh, good. You're going to go get your food. Okay, now that you're going to go get your food, your mom is going to come over here and clean out that spoiled food out of the fridge. And you can eat your yummy pancakes. So we'll put that back in the fridge. So she is happy, and you know what? I'm going to reset her. Oops, what day is this? This is the day? Talk like a pirate. Oh, that's okay. Well, the downside of all these holidays is that, of course, with the sim, with Fred, he's too young. It doesn't matter. But poor Fleur is probably going to be sad because she's probably not going to. I'm just resetting her because she has. I was going to reset her, but what was she going to do with him? I'll just do that. Oh, no. Okay, so we are going to put that in our inventory, and then we're going to give it to him. She had that hanging in there, but the dishwasher in her queue, which she wasn't actually doing anything with it, which is why I had her do that while I reset her. But unfortunately, it reset him too, so he stopped eating his food. So let's try and see if he'll hopefully eat. And she is up, and it's a vacation day for her. She's looking after her hunger. You know what? I'm going to have her take a family leave day. She's got so much time, and she doesn't have that many vacation days, so it doesn't actually make sense. She's so close to level 10. may as well just take the advantage of getting there. So what I want to do here is I actually want to buy a few more. I'm going to put this, we're going to keep this. It's one of their first paintings. And I'm going to move this over. I'm going to put the walls back up so I can see better for when I'm doing this type of thing, because I couldn't really see. I was kind of guessing. And we'll put this one on this side. And what I want to do is buy a few more of these frames. I'm going to have to figure out where to put the frames when we get our actual photography, like the things we need to get done. I did put one of the pictures of Fleur in there. But what I'm thinking I might try and do as my own little goal, which of course is not going to be a required goal, is see if I can get as like, we have this picture of them. So we'll try and get that. And this is going to be Fleur's frame. And let's take a look at Edward. He has to go to the bathroom. You should go to the bathroom, Edward. He doesn't work for a couple of days. And we're going to get him to work on his logic skill a little bit. And we're going to go in here. And this was all I think of. No, those are 10. That's what I want to do. I wanted to take a look here, and there is Fred. I wanted to put Fred in a frame, and I'm not going to use this one. Let's take a look and see if we can find another one of her. Oh, that's a big one, so that doesn't fit. It has to be a small one. So are these ones are small? I think they're all Fred. Yeah, they're all Fred. So we do have one of her. So we'll put so the small one is there of them. Okay, so we got a couple pictures out. Now we need to get a picture of Fleur as a child. And then that one I want to be here. And then the teen picture will go there. Hopefully. That'd be my preference. Not completely necessary. So why don't you... Your needs are pretty good. Yes, they are. And the butler's out here. And where did... Oh, she's having a bath. That's all right. So is this your picture? Nope. Is this your picture? Nope. They're all Edwards. Edward. I did notice that, you may have noticed that the butler is actually sleeping upstairs. So that's kind of nice. So why don't we have her come over here, quickly do a new track. We're kind of trying to work on her and Edward's fame for that matter. And Edward, why don't you resume that figure painting? And Fleur is a little bit hungry. But she needs to play one more game of chess. So, you know what, Edward? Maybe don't work on that figure painting. And why don't you play with her? Because then we can try and get her to do the next part, which is to do her homework while she's focused if she hasn't already done her homework. So as soon as it doesn't take long. Sometimes I actually find they're better when you don't spend a lot of time on them. But we'll see. So we have to release track. It's outstanding. Good. So we may as well come over here since they're busy. We are going to work with Fred. We're going to teach to say please and thank you. And because we're doing that, we're going to put her back over onto the super parent aspiration where she has to discipline her toddler, child, or teen. So we can try and get through that. So then that will help him with his social or his communication. His communication, I think, is what they call it when they're children. Toddlers, I should say. Oh, and he is already at level 2. So good boy. Glad to see that. I'm not sure he's going to want to be... and it's such a miserable day. It's all rainy and stuff, which isn't so nice. Well, now he doesn't look too bad. Oh, no, he's got a thumbs down there. She's kind of put her... Did you finish already? Oh no, he was angry. He's probably don't wanna or thankless. Oh no, he's playful. So we're still gonna encourage him because this actually gives you an extra boost for learning the please and thank you. It gives the boost to the child's whatever it is you're encouraging. And why don't we? No, what are you doing with the What are you doing with the teddy bear? You can hug. Hug works on your communication skills, so that's good. So, we should probably get a picture of her, maybe with Fleur. That's easy for me to get a picture, but I don't know how easy it would be for me to get Edward to get a picture of Fleur like feeling Emmeline's belly, which would be kind of nice. Oh, and he's reached level 4. So he went and checked out his sister's soft rent. So we're going to actually teach to talk to try and just get that level, that up. Okay, so did you get that done? You're a little bit hungry though. So, and what you looked like you were about to go eat and then you stopped. Watch college cram and you're feeling uncreative. So I think we'll keep an eye on you and you can eat. And are you going to eat anything? Flora, there's food in the fridge that you can go get something to eat. And if that doesn't work, we'll have to cook something. And maybe call the meal. And maybe she'll eat that way. But is she going to go get? Oh, she's getting herself some cereal. She got some checks for that. I'm not sure what she did. But speaking of that, we need to make sure at least R2 do that. And but we can't right now. We have the whole day. It is only 9:30 in the morning, so they have till 2 a.m. to get that done. Okay, we have an opportunity. And they're sitting there listening to, oh, now he's very playful. How are you doing in terms of your hunger? Now you're confident. Okay, so you're good. So, and you don't really have to go to the bathroom, but we're going to actually, you don't have the options. So we can come here. We're going to contemplate the waves. Even though you're not that dirty, we're going to see if you get, I don't know that you're going to get inspired because you're so with everything else. So hopefully that doesn't reset anybody. Sometimes I find when you throw the stuff in the garbage, it does reset people. Oh, look at that. She looks like she's about to clean up, so we should encourage her for doing that. He almost finished, and he got to level 3, it looks like. So he's where he needs to be. Yay! So he has everything he needs for the happy toddler. Can we stop and pause so we can catch her before she goes? We are going to parenting, encourage. Do we want to encourage? Yeah, we're going to encourage her for doing the dishes. Or maybe we won't. I think we won't because I don't think we're going to get there in time. So we'll let her do her own thing for now. Even though kind of I need him to go up there and do that. So why don't you come here and play? Oh, you need to do the same thing. You both have one more to do. You both have one more. And is he still angry? No, he's not. So we could just come over here and parenting, teach to say please and thank you one more time. Poor Fred. And take a look here. His imagination's almost close to level 4 too. But when does he age up? He has 3 days to age up. And then we are going to just have her encourage learning that please and thank you. She's still up there? She is. He's quite far off from getting to level 6. But he does have today and tomorrow to get there. So maybe if he can't get focused. Forget that. You're going to actually come here and ask for gardening tips. And we're still short some seeds. So we're going to come check pockets for seeds. Okay. I think that was he was happy. I'm not sure. But I also don't notice anything new in his inventory. So we're going to harvest the carrots. And we are going to harvest these dragon fruits. And then we're going to sell all, which will have him go around and sell everything. So he's done with that. So how is little Fred? He's getting a little tired. He needs a little bit of fun and he has to go to the potty. So hopefully he goes to the potty. And we're going to leave him because we can't take him to the potty. So we're just going to leave him to do his own thing. And I'm going to have her read that photography book again because we really need to start thinking about that. I've got the list here. So she's going to read. Is she still... Oh, she's mopping. Good girl. I don't know how long it's going to take. Where are you mopping like a puddle? Oh, you made a mess. That's not so good. So forget the reading. You're going to actually come here and you're going to discipline Firm, express disappointment for making a mess. And even though you don't really need to do that, we're still going to have you do it. And then we're going to encourage that she cleaned up the mess. That's what we're going to do. Because he's too busy. Okay. So, oh, and he's sad. Probably because he had a potty accident. Okay, well, we have to leave. Oh, she's going to go clean up. I think you should probably go down here, even though I kind of wanted you to work with. Look at the poor little guy. We're going to... Which bed is... I think this is his bed. So we're going to read Fred to sleep. The butler's getting in there to clean up before Fleur can. That's not good. Well, it is good. It's good the butler's doing her job, but not so good that... Well, maybe Fleur's not mopping up. Maybe Fleur was just going to clean up the potty. Well, she was. Good girl. We're going to have him come here. I don't know what he was going to do. What does he want to do? He wants to flirt with Emmeline. Well, you're going to have to wait a minute. I want to wait for her to throw that outside. And then we are going to encourage recent throwing out trash. That's what we're going to do. If we get there. There we go. Good, good. And now we want to... we'll tell a tale of the sea. Do something for Dog Like a Pirate Day. And then parenting, we're going to influence her to do her homework. And he needs to help a child with schoolwork. But we're going to put him over onto Successful Lineage, where he has to help a child with homework 3 times. And we're going to help her with her homework so that she gets focused while she's doing that homework. And then, of course, we'll encourage her for doing what she did. And now that Edward's concentrating on her, did that book get put back away? Let's go try that again. I really need to work on it, though I'm kind of thinking just start doing some pictures, and that'll probably boost it a lot quicker. So she's going to go read anyways for now. So you need to encourage her to do her homework and then help her with her homework. And then if no one's using then we'll maybe get your Talk Like a Pirate Day things done, and then we're going to have you go observe the skies if it's still available. Because it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon now. Okay, can you stop talking? I want you to influence her to do her homework. They look like they're having a good time, though. This, I think, is my favorite butler I've ever had. So far, she seems to be doing really well, and I really like her. And I don't usually have a lot of luck with... I mean, they're not bad, but I don't find they do very much. But she seems to be really nice and generally helpful. So, are you going to encourage... Oh, look, you're finally doing what I asked you to do. Is she paranoid? She looks like she's a bit paranoid. Okay, so follow Fleur to wherever she is and help her do her homework. Oh, you don't need to paint. You start another painting. You have so many paintings on the go. Parenting, encourage, doing homework. Oh, I don't want you to... Sorry, wrong thing. Help with homework. That's what I want you to do. Go help her with her homework so she's focused. She stays focused. She is focused, but she's not going to be focused for very much longer. So now she'll stay focused, and she'll get this finished homework 2 times while focused. And she's a little hungry because, of course, the cereal didn't go very far. So, what is in the fridge? Open. And he is very focused, too. Let's see. Is there anything that's good for a while that we could, that's good for a while. We don't need to make food. That's a waste of time. So we are going to call to meal. So hopefully she'll eat when she's done. Actually, before we call to meal, we do want to encourage her for doing her homework. So we're going to parenting, encourage, doing homework. And he's not hungry. Maybe I'll see whether she goes and gets the food on her own, because she's actually getting hungry, so maybe she will go get it on her own. Anytime now, Fleur, it would be really good if you got your homework, if you went and got something to eat. And you're not starting another picture. No. So you can come here. Let's see, what else can you do? Oh, good. She's going to go get something from the fridge, but the fact is she's going to go eat. No, you're not starting another painting. If you're going to do painting, you can do this painting. And she earned money on her her day off, her parental leave day. And are you learning any photography? Or does this really, she's got to level 2. She's 8% complete. She's still 8% complete. I don't see a bar over her head. So I wonder if it only lets you get through the first level of your, no, she's bored. Yeah, okay, stop reading. There's no point doing that. So you're getting hungry. So why don't you come here and eat a carrot? You don't have very many carrots left. We need to transfer those over from Edward's inventory because I had him do the harvesting. So, no, we don't. Edward doesn't want to change jobs. I can tell you that. So you can come here and you can grab a serving when you're finished that carrot. And then you can change the station to alternative. Because, of course, carrots and alternative helps. And we're going to have you listen to alternative. Okay, let's put this book away. You don't need it because it's not helping you. So all that time I had you read was no point. Why is he tense? Oh, he's cooped up. Are you hungry? Did I tell you to eat? Sorry, you don't need to eat. I meant to tell her. Obviously, I did. So we'll switch that up a bit. And why don't you start doing some chatting? Why don't we exchange pirate yarns and compliment mighty fine garb, and we're not doing any singing. We can exchange pirate yarns. And is she going off to do her... she's flirty. I really don't like that. No one else seems to have that happen to them. But I have it happen a lot. And because I think because I have a lot of Sims do the music tracks, and so that's just a thing. So it'll pass, luckily. We're going to compliment it again, and then we can lend emotional support. Not that he seems to need it. We can admire pirate booty. So I guess maybe these are not things to do in front of everybody else when we're having a conversation, and Patchy's there too. And she is done. So now it's your turn, Edward, to finish it. So we can compliment. We can do anything, even if it's romantic. Because what this is... I wonder if that's a romantic option. I'm going to go in here and go under romance. And so compliment mighty fine garb is... yeah, admire pirate booty. Ask to rock a boat. Those are all... romantic, and this is romantic. I thought maybe it was. It's hilarious. Luckily, the butler's not really paying attention. It isn't part of this conversation. Okay, so he's met his goals. That's what matters. And now he can use the hat. Earlier, he was not able to. And we have a painting here that's excellent, so we're going to sell that to the art gallery. And you could have a short nap. Heave ho with bunk down. We'll get 40 winks because that will help. And he is stressed again from being cooped up inside. I should probably buy him Never Weary right there at the bottom. We're going to buy him that so he doesn't need to sleep either, so that he has more time to work on all the stuff he needs to do. So we're going to get that for him. So he's done. He doesn't have as many points anymore, but he has something more important than no need to sleep. So we're actually going to have him just bunk down and get his max out his energy so that he's good to go. And what is Floor? She is doing her homework. Where is she doing her homework? Oh, pause. You should come here. I noticed she was doing that, and I should have come right away. And that actually helps helps Fleur's mental or whatever it is, mental skill. Doing extra credit work. Doing homework doesn't, but doing extra credit does. So now we're going to encourage her for doing her homework. Encourage doing homework. And then why don't we teach about responsibility? And she's level 9. Perfect, because that means we get all of the details that we need. I can't find it. We'll just do a heartfelt compliment. Forget that. We can tell Tale of the Sea. And what are her needs like anyways? She has to have a shower. But I meant Fleur. She has to go to the bathroom. Well, why don't we give her a second wind? We're going to parenting, help with needs, give a second wind. And then we are going to parenting, influence to go to the bathroom. So that she is done with that. And he is not maxed. I just have him sleeping, like I said, so that he gets his energy maxed, and then he shouldn't have to go do that anymore. He can ask for gardening tips. But you know what? I don't need you to sleep anymore. You can finish sleeping later. You can come here and observe the sky. You may as well work on your oh, there's our mom. Why don't we invite in? Invite in, and let me make sure that this door is unlocked. It is. And we may as well get the mail. I'm going to invite her in, and she's going off to play. But what I really want to do is I actually want to take Emmeline, who kind of needs to have a shower. But we're going to just wait on that. And we are going to go volunteering and work on Fleur's empathy. But we're going to do that in the next part because I just realized how long this part is. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! This has been Jennifer. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them below. I'd love to see them. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And if you'd like to see more videos of challenge, let's plays, tutorials, and occasional speed builds, please subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks very much!